Yeah, I have a corset that's ready, as in the other part is ready now, and I just want to show how to um, make it like look like it's inserted into the skirt. So this is a ready corset, and this is actually the half length, like from the shoulder to the back length, to the length of the back. This is the measurement. And I'll take that across to the front. And with a smooth curve or a sharp curve, this is the center that I'm targeting. So I have my bisque, and I'll do the same for this side. You can mark these points together to actually see if they are equal. You can see. And I'm getting here, I'm gonna just connect to the middle, to the center front. Okay, so now I have this. And the skirt part is ready. And here is the skirt part. Make sure that this is the slit. I've actually seen my lining on the slit part. I see the lining on the slit. It's a both slit part, and it's still open. And in the center back is still open, as in it's not yet closed. This is the zipper part. And then under the zipper, between the zipper and the slit, I'll still close this. And this is my lining here. So I just want to test. So this is the center front, that V part. I'm going to put it here to test. So let me just use this side for that. So this is the center part. So I want to test. So this is on the center part. And this is the side seam. I'll bring it to the side. The side seam. I'll match it together with the side seam. So it's matched together. Then to have this as my zipper allowance. This is my zipper allowance, but I'm going to stitch this because I'm going to be having my eyelets fixed here. So I'll be stitching the lining and the main fabric up to this point. It might be before, or just something to open up to lace it up. So I'll be stitching up to that point. Let me just stitch it to this dart point. So I'll just stitch it to the dart point, or like say immediately after this boning case, yeah, because there's gonna be a boning here, yeah, and I will not want to run my machine on the boning. So immediately after this, so let me mark that point. So I'm going to be stitching on this up to this point. So I'll be stitching up to this point, and I will go to the other side and do the same thing. So I marked it, and the next thing to do is that I will just go and stitch. I will turn the lining, I will just the lining, I'll put the lining on this like this, and I will stitch up to that place. From here I will just stitch it down like that, and I can stitch it up to just cover this place as well. I can use my normal zipper, the way of making my zipper. I would stitch up the skirt with my zipper, then do this stitching so that the zipper can actually be hidden, right? That the zipper can actually be hidden. So that I will just stitch it down here like that, and it's like forming an L shape and up to this place. So I'll go like this and go like that. Okay, so I've sewn this up, and then the other side as well. Then this side was left open, so I had to top stitch to hold the lining and the fabric together. So now I'll start pinning. Okay, so the next thing I will do is that I will just go ahead and sew like a bias taping here. I'll not be biased, but I'll be using satin to do that. So I'll go ahead and insert my bonings. If you don't want your bonings to be curved, you want it straight, just put it in between a piece of cloth, or you put a piece of cloth on it, then you put your iron for it to be straightened. Okay, so the M, or the lower part of the corset, has been biased. You can use any fabric. Make sure that the color is kind of very close, because I use this satin as the lining. That's actually why I'm using it as the bias as well. So now let's go on. It's almost ready. So now we have our point of interest, which is the center. Now I'll be flipping this skirt part like this. Yeah, so for easier assembling, and I will just come to the tip like this, and I'll pin it down, making sure I'm pinning on the center front exactly. Yeah. Then I'll follow my line, then I'll pin the side seam. Pin my side seam, making sure it aligns well. Then I'll it. Then here is the last. So we have the last point here. Remember, we've sewn this part, so I'll pin this down as well. So you can just pin as many points as possible, just to make it easy. I think I should pin this point. Yeah, then I'll come to the other side. I'll follow the line as well, so that I can match my side seam. So the side seam is matched. Okay, so I have actually sew it. This is the back and this is the front. So I sew it like I showed a while ago. Can you see the inside? So this is the back, and I have the zipper allowance. And the zipper comes in like this. Just see your zipper normally, and then you can tie your loop. So let me just use something as an example. I've not finished my eyelet. I actually use this today to test if my eyelet machine is still working, because it's like 10 years old, more than 10 years old. When I got it, I didn't know it to be very, very useful. It used to serve as my button. Where is it? Yeah, it used to serve as my covered button machine. But when I bought it, was 2-in-1. It has the eyelet sets. There's another one here. I have not gotten that, so I was just trying to check if without this it will still work, and it worked, as you can see. So I just did test. You can see the machine is very old, so if I want to use cover machine, I'll just loosen it here and remove this and just put my cover button mode or whatever here, and just do my pressing. So that was actually why I have 3 eyelets on, because I was just trying to test that if it could work. It's been long since I bought it. So let me just quickly loop this. So here, so I'm very close to a mosque, so that's why. So after you've looped right, you tie this inside, and your zipper comes on. Your zipper comes on top of it. when this gets on the client, you will see, because the looping is not meant to close like this on the client, that's like a gap. Yeah, so for the zipper to actually sit in well. So that is that about this. You'll see the finished look on the mannequin. So this is the back of the corset dress. And you can see it's already kind of standing. It's not been locked yet, and this when it gets on my client, it will be tighter because it's actually kind of bigger, a little bit bigger than the mannequin. So this is the back. The highlights are not yet done. This is the back. I can't wait for the final fit.